everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a super exciting video. I'm gonna be telling you guys 50 things you can do while you're stuck inside, quarantined, social distancing. I just thought this would be a fun video to do. I actually came up with this list a while ago, like a week ago, but I just haven't had a chance to film this video because I am literally swamped with homework and final projects. Hopefully this setup will be a little bit better because I don't know what is going on. My camera just does not want to be in focus. I think I was just about to say that I know that you guys are probably really bored and like frustrated with the situation, and hopefully it'll get better, but also just take this time to like relax and enjoy yourself. I know for me, I hardly ever get to just like enjoy myself and do nothing. Even during this time, I'm still really stressed and have a lot to do. So just to enjoy yourself, and I feel like it's a good time to just like reconnect, spend time with family, live life in a different way. Also being like thankful that you get to do that because there's a lot of people that are working and wish that they could be safe at home. But I know it is frustrating to be at home and not getting to do things that you're used to doing. So I'm gonna be talking about some things you can do to kind of like make the best of the situation, and some fun things that you can do to fill your time, because after a few days it gets super boring. Hopefully these will help you out. So 50 things that you can do to stay occupied and maybe enjoy yourself during this time. Okay, so I have kind of two different lists. I mean, all within the 50 things, but I kind of broke it down to productive and fun because you guys know I love productivity. First off, in like my productive part of the list is schoolwork. So that can be like online classes, homework, maybe even like working ahead for your final project, so that if this does end within April, maybe you've already even gotten a head start on your final projects, that sort of thing. So all of those kind of fall into schoolwork. My second thing is organize / spring clean. I just posted an organizing and cleaning video, so if you guys want to check that out for inspiration. It's a good time to do some like spring cleaning. I also did one at the new year where it was like a super like every aspect of cleaning and decluttering, so that might be a good one to check out. I'll link that as well. That was like kind of getting your life together for the new year, and I really went through every aspect of like deep cleaning, decluttering, all those like random things you don't really think of to do. I went through everything in that video. This is a good time to really just get your life together, clean, all those things that you just don't normally have time to do. Next up, clean out your closet. This is something I will be doing eventually. I keep telling myself every weekend or every week I'm gonna do this, and I really think I am gonna do it this week. And once I do it, I'm gonna film it and I'm gonna post a closet clean out. This is the messiest I've ever seen my closet. I did film a closet clean out last summer, and I thought that was the worst my closet had ever been, but I think it's worse right now. It's gotten to the point where it's so bad that I just kind of have started throwing piles on top of piles because I'm like, it can't get any worse. And that's just making it worse. Like, I almost don't want to film it because it's embarrassing, but I think it'll be satisfying to watch and hopefully helpful. And then with that, maybe listing items on Poshmark. I love using Poshmark. This isn't sponsored, but I really do love using Poshmark. I have worked with them before, but this video in particular is not sponsored. So if you guys want to follow me, I list a lot of my stuff on there, and when I clean out my closet, I'll be listing a ton of stuff on there. And electronic declutter, so like deleting pictures off your phone. I have like 40,000 pictures on my phone almost, and I never take the time to delete like accidental screenshots or just like random stuff I saved at that moment for something in particular that I don't need anymore. Or even when I take like 100 pictures and I post like 2 of them or something, like going back and deleting the duds. So I feel like going through and deleting pictures that you don't need off your phone, or maybe old files from your computer, like homework assignments that you don't need anymore, that's always a good thing to do, and it'll save you some space on your phone or device. Next like productive thing is to write important dates in your planner, or schedule out assignments, schedule out things that you're gonna do. I feel like especially right now where you might not have like a set routine or a set schedule, maybe planning out, even if it's something fun like, oh, I'm gonna do a puzzle this day, or watch a movie this day, or go through my closet this day, maybe like planning out like what you're gonna do week by week or day by day. I feel like that's always something that keeps me kind of like motivated and organized. You could bullet journal as well. I never bullet journal just because it just seems so time consuming. So that could be something fun for you to do. It's like super crafty and artsy. but also like productive. And you could even set up a bullet journal for like the rest of the year, since you probably have a lot of time on your hands. Also kind of similar is to put all your dates and like specific things to do in a digital calendar. So I'll kind of show you a screenshot or something of mine, but I recently started doing this. My dad was working from home and I saw his and it just looked really cool. He had like all of his like meetings or things he was gonna do that day, and it's kind of like color blocked. Maybe like a virtual meeting in green, or like for me I put my homework in hot pink, and then I put like filming a video in yellow, editing in blue. I can kind of look at that day and see like based on the colors like what I'm gonna do. You can click on a certain day and you can even time block it, which is really cool. So I just love doing that. The next thing would be to film, like shoot/film Instagram or YouTube content. So if you are into like YouTube or Instagram, maybe taking time to film a bunch of YouTube videos or take a bunch of Instagram pictures, and maybe plan future trips. So I feel like everything is so uncertain right now that might not be the best thing. If you know you are going on a certain trip in the future and it's like in the future so much that you don't think it's gonna get canceled or anything, you could plan out your outfits or where you want to go, or look up hotels, or look up things that are fun to do in the area. Just kind of like plan out that trip. Last but not least in my productive list is working out. This is something I told myself I'm gonna do. I haven't done it yet, literally not since the new year. I haven't done it, but working out, obviously not going to a gym, but doing like at-home workouts. I feel like so many people are posting at-home workouts right now because people can't go to gyms. So there's so many out there. You could look up YouTube videos. I feel like everybody's doing Instagram live workouts. So there's so many options. Okay, and now let's get into more of the fun things, because I mean, you don't want to spend your whole entire time being productive. So the first thing is board and card games. And then just to give you guys some ideas, I listed Monopoly, Categories, Pictionary, Taboo, Mexican Train, and Rummy. Mexican Train is basically like dominoes, but you have to like build a train with your dominoes, and then you want to like be the first one to get rid of your dominoes. I don't know if you guys have played it before, but me and my friends, my family are like obsessed with it. I'd never played it until my friend Riley introduced me to it, and now everybody I introduced to it is like obsessed with it and buys a set. It's super fun. My next thing, and I feel like this is obvious, but binge watching TV shows. So I listed some of my favorites, and I feel like so many people are posting lists on Instagram and stuff. So if you need some inspiration, I feel like you can definitely find it on Instagram. But some of my favorites, you guys already know, Friends is my favorite, and it's not on Netflix, but you can buy the DVD set from Target, or I'm sure other places. I will link it below. You definitely want all 10 seasons. Don't buy just like one season. Like, you need all 10 seasons. And then Stranger Things. I've been wanting to binge, like re-watch Stranger Things for a while, so that's probably the first thing I'm gonna watch when I have time. Then I put Walking Dead. If you guys haven't seen Walking Dead, you should really watch it. I had never watched Walking Dead until recently, and once I started watching it, I got through it in like a couple months, because like literally 10 years in a couple months, because it is so good. It is so addicting. It is so good. It's like ridiculously good. And if you've already seen Walking Dead, then you can watch Fear the Walking Dead, which starts out with like how the virus started. And it starts in LA, and it's really interesting. I just started that one, so I haven't gotten through it yet, so don't comment any spoilers. But Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, The Crown, and then I put old Disney Channel shows on Disney Plus. And then I also put binge watch movies or series. So I put Disney classics. Some of you guys commented that on my Instagram question box, and it just really inspired me, like how many good Disney movies there are that I haven't seen in so long. I can't even think of them off the top of my head, but there's just so many good Disney classics. So like get Disney Plus and just like binge watch all of them. All Marvel movies in order. I like wanted to do this. Like that's just like one thing I've wanted to do forever, and now it's like the perfect time. Harry Potter. I always love to binge watch Harry Potter, Star Wars. I put early 2000s like rom-coms like Devil Wears Prada, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, like those type of movies. And then this is like really random, but the Ocean 11 movies, I watched them with my dad not too long ago. I'd never seen them, and we just like binge watched all of them, and they're really good. Like it's so random, I'd just never seen them before, but they've got George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, like there's so many people in them, and they're really good. I also put binge YouTube videos. That's something that I want to do. I feel like I always want to watch YouTube videos, and I save them to my watch later, and then I never go back and watch them. So maybe going through your watch later, or binging like playlists, or like vlogs on YouTube. So another thing you could do is self-care. So like a Lush bath, or just like a bath in general, a face mask, you can paint your nails. Like you could do like a whole like pedicure, manicure, like a whole spa day, like paint your nails, pedicure. And then I also put fake tan. I literally love fake tan. I use the Loving Tan 2 Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. It's my absolute fave. I have worked with them before, so I think I have a discount code. I will link it below if it's still valid. Learn new recipes. Maybe like healthy recipes. It's kind of hard to make healthy recipes without having very fresh ingredients, which are kind of hard to come by right now. But just learning new recipes and stuff like that. Bake desserts. I feel like it's always fun to make cookies and stuff like that. Put outfits together. I feel like that's something fun to do anyways. Learn new trends, like outfit trends, or maybe even TikTok trends. I don't know, stuff like that. Like just looking up trends or makeup trends. Like it can be anything. So whatever you're interested in, like maybe learning what the trends are right now, stuff like that. So you can make TikToks or learn how to. I personally haven't really made any TikToks or figured out how to make TikToks. You could learn how, or if you already know how, you could make some fun TikToks. I feel like now is the perfect time to really launch your TikTok career. Take Instagram pictures. I feel like I might have already mentioned that, but like the other day I went to an isolated area, basically in a shopping mall. There's like this back part of the mall and there's like a white wall, and it's pretty far, like there's no stores back there, and even on a normal time, like nobody basically goes back there. Super isolated. And it was a 70-degree day, so my sister and I went there and we took some Instagram pictures because I kind of had to for a brand post anyways. And so I brought some extra outfits and just took a whole bunch of Instagram pictures so I could have some to fuel my Instagram for the next month or so. You could start a YouTube channel. Now it's like the perfect time if you're, if you have time. You could have a lot of time to film and edit and really just pour a lot of your effort and time into it. So now would be a great time to start. You could online shop. I've been online shopping a lot. I haven't really ordered a lot, but I've just been like browsing and looking and favoriting things, adding them to my wish list on Urban. Like it's just fun to like go and look online. So I've been shopping at Urban, Princess Polly, PacSun, and just looking at a lot of swimwear because I feel like if you don't order it like now, then there's not gonna be any good ones left by summer. And I am gonna be doing a haul because I guess I've been like buying a lot, but I'm gonna place an order soon, hopefully. So I wanna do a big kind of collective haul. FaceTime friends, so maybe friends that you haven't talked to in a while, or friends that you miss because you can't see them right now. FaceTiming friends is fun. Talk to old friends over text. Friends that you might not normally have time to connect with because of your busy schedules. Taking time to text them and reconnect. Spend time with family if you're quarantined with them, obviously. If you're not quarantined with them, maybe not. If you're quarantined with them, watch a movie with them, play a game with them. I said talk to grandparents, cousins, etc. I feel like for me personally, with my busy life and with my family's busy life, I don't always have time to make a lot of time to talk to my extended family, but now is a good time to do that. So, maybe you don't have a lot of time to always, maybe talk to your grandma every day or something, but now is a good time to do that. So maybe FaceTime your grandma, FaceTime your cousin. And then I said experiment and try new makeup looks. I used to like love doing crazy dramatic makeup looks just for fun. Now it's a good time to just experiment with all those fun makeup palettes that you might have. And then I said make a physical photo book or a scrapbook. I've always wanted to do this because my mom has like all these really cool physical photos and scrapbooks from like when I was young. And I feel like when I'm older, I'm not gonna have any physical memories. Like, I'm just gonna have my phone, but like my old phones, like I don't have any of those memories. Like those pictures are deleted. Maybe making a physical photo book or a scrapbook of some sort would be really fun. I've always wanted to do that, never had the time. And then I put like
find your like aesthetic.
I feel like for me, I personally am like, oh, my Instagram is so ugly. I don't have like that aesthetic nice feed. Like maybe figure out like what your aesthetic is and like what you want your like Instagram feed to look like, or what what you want your room to look like. Like find like what your aesthetic is. Maybe like start Pinterest boards. So kind of going along with that, I feel like it's really fun to go on Pinterest and like look at certain Pinterest board, and I feel like you can really find your style based off the certain things that you save. Read books. I'm not like somebody who really honestly reads a lot of books, but it's a good thing to do, and when you have a lot of time, like it can be fun. Especially I feel like when you do start reading a book, you get really engaged in it and you want to like keep reading. So definitely like maybe find a book that you like. And then a coloring book. I have like coloring books from Urban Outfitters that I got a while ago but never had the time to do them. So coloring is actually really like, I feel like it relieves a lot of stress and it's just like fun to do. Like people might think it's childish, but it's from Urban Outfitters. So a puzzle. Puzzles are fun. Ellen was just trying to do a puzzle the other day. Painting. Find new music or make a new playlist. Listen to podcasts or find a podcast that you like. Something I also don't do too often, learn about something that interests you. If you have something that you're really passionate about or really interested in, learn more about that thing. And you might not take the time ordinarily to like learn more about something that you're interested in, but now you've got all this time. So, you know, if you're interested in something, you know, learn about it, become an expert at it, you know, learn how to do something you've always wanted to do. So again, if there's something that's always seemed like interesting to you or something that you really wanted to do, learn about it, learn how to do it. So maybe you've wanted to do like learn how to do Photoshop or something. Now is the perfect time. Do an Instagram Q&A or a live. I feel like it's really fun to, I mean, you don't have to have a large following, but just like connect with your friends on Instagram, do a live, do a Q&A. Those things are always fun. Redecorate your room. So this kind of goes with like your aesthetic, but like redecorate your room, like maybe order new stuff on Amazon, Target, IKEA, just kind of like vamp up your room a little. My sister recently got just like a new chair and some new frames and it totally changed the look of her room. I mean, I switched out my One Direction poster for some vines and some lights. So it's just a couple new items, but it really changed the look of my room. So I feel like just switching out maybe a couple old pieces for a couple new pieces or something you're not crazy about for something you really love can really change the look of your room. And then I said nap. If you guys watch my channel or my vlogs a lot, you would know I love napping. I literally love napping. I always feel guilty doing it because it's like I have a lot of things to do, but just really relaxing, resting, napping, it's the best thing you can do really. Walking your dogs, or if you have like some pets, taking some time to spend with them. Watch the sunrise. I feel like for me personally, I never really watch the sunrise. Like I'll look at the sunset at night because I'm always up at that time, but I never really watch the sunrise, you know? I never really wake up early and like am intentional like drinking my coffee and watching the sunrise. So that might be something kind of fun to do one day. Start a new routine. Like, you know, I feel like your routine is probably drastically changed now that you're not in school or working or whatever. So maybe start a new routine that you really enjoy, maybe like a really relaxing and productive, healthy routine in the morning. Watch some YouTube videos to get some ideas, but maybe just start like a really nice routine. Like take some time to really make your perfect routine in the morning, your perfect routine at night. My last thing was to make some collages on PicMonkey. I absolutely love them. I actually have one as my background right now that I made. I made this a while ago. It took me a long time. Like I went on Instagram and I found a bunch of aesthetic pictures, and I went online and found a bunch of aesthetic pictures. Finding the pictures takes the longest time, and then you make the collage. It took so much time, but it was so nice in the end because now I have this great background for my computer and my phone. And my sister makes them all the time, and she puts in pictures of her and her boyfriend and like personal pictures as well. So they're really fun to make. You can do them based on the season, like a spring one. She made like a Christmas one, Halloween one. Maybe just take some time and make some fun collages. You could even make one for future holidays and future seasons, so you just already have them. They're really fun to make. So I like to use PicMonkey, but you can totally use anything you want. Okay, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed and it gave you some inspiration for quarantine, I guess. Hopefully now you have some ideas of things that you can do to stay occupied and not be bored. I'll be right along with you guys here once school's over, but right now, like currently today filming this, I have to write 27 pages worth of essays. Like it's 3 different essays, but a 15-page, a 10-page, and like a 2-page case study. So I have been pretty busy with school, so I have not gotten to the point where I'm bored. I mean, I'm sick of being inside, but I'm not necessarily bored. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Make sure to thumbs up if you did enjoy. Follow me on Instagram at ellyngrace.26. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out my other videos if you guys are bored because, you know, I spend a lot of time on them. Oh, and if you want some like videos that might lift your spirits, I feel like my travel vlogs are kind of fun, like my LA vlogs or like Disney vlogs. I've been looking back on those to like for fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that everything gets better soon. And for any of you guys that are like working during this time, I just want to say thank you and keep going. You got this. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.